rolling. Down to the streets I'm going. Actually, hey, welcome to my next. Welcome to the next. Is it even going? Is it even going? I don't know. Oh wait, it froze. There it goes. It is going. It is going. Okay. So I got the 1.7 update, which made flying a dream. I'm flying. It's a dream. It's a dream to fly. Ooh, they adjusted like the graphics too, because normally that stuff would like turn like so I couldn't see it, but like the RTX works even farther. Ooh, they made adjustments. Adjustments. That white glass looks like clear glass. Oh, that's funny. Oh, dude, I like the nice flying. It's so much nicer to fly now. Yeah. Oh, the flying. The flying is heavenly. It's so much easier. Yeah. I was like breaking my keyboard before. So here's the patch that I was chopping down to get wood. And I think I'll just keep going there. I'll just keep on chopping. Keep on chopping down the road. See, I don't like spruce trees because they're too tall. Sometimes. And it used to be that like on Java, you could plant 4 trees and then you can plant 4 trees again right next to each other to make like 2 mega trees right next to each other. But you can't do it in Bedrock. I wonder if they made it parity, because that was super nice in Java, and it made it so you could make a wood farm, and it was super efficient. Like now I have to go out into the freaking forest, chop down their wood, instead of just having a wood farm. But with the 1.1 update, hey, who knows? That might have like made the change, right? That might have been the difference. First time viewer, ooh, hey, what is the problem? Let's go! Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome back, dudes. I'm just getting wood right now, right? That's all I'm doing. I'm getting wood. I'm enjoying the brand new update. Check out the new update. Look how much easier it is to fly. Oh, it's so easy now. It's so easy to do it. So I'm happy that they made the update, because gosh, it's like a dream to fly. I wonder if you can fly from water. Let's go look in water. Can I jump out of water now? Because before you couldn't do it. It wouldn't let you. Hello, who is this? Zogewin. And sir, what's up? Hey, nice. Thank you. I have 2 people. Okay, so I'm in the water now. I'm in the water. Whoa. Can I just like fly out of the water? Let's see. No. Nope, can't do it. Almost. Come on. Nope. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't get it out of the water. So, okay, but the thing is that's okay. That's okay. I can't get out of the water, but I can easily fly and land. It's so easy to fly once you're on land. Okay. Hey guys, check this out. I want to show you my thing here real quick. You see happy little square? Check it out. Da-da-da. Whoa! Isn't this cool? Yeah, this is my item sorter, and underneath down there is a skeleton spawner. And it's going right now. Ha ha ha. What? I love it how the sun shines through. Dude, I love it. Love it. Here. Look down here. Look at no RTX, right? This is just regular. And down there's the skeleton spawner. And the skeletons spawn, and then they fall into the water and into my little trident killer down there. Or they just wait for me for death. They wait for death. Ha 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 ha. So wait, come on, spawn something, dude, so I look cool. Come on, do it. There it goes. You see it? They fall in the water, and they just await. And then right here, my little trident killer, when I turn it on, it will get them. It will get them. And then their good stuff goes up through that pipe along that water stream. If it's bones, I keep it. If it's arrows, I keep it. If it's more bones, I keep that. Otherwise, it's all deleted. It falls down. Now wait. Maybe there's something I want to keep. Maybe I want some bows to make dispensers, right? So I go like that to move a hopper in the way, which will fill this chest. But wait. What if my chest gets filled with armor and I just want to throw it all out? Well, this one here dumps it all out, sticks it back into this dropper here, dispenser, and it shoots it into the cactus and deletes it again, emptying the chest. Oh, what a great system. What a fantastic system. And then, of course, with the RTX, it's just like beautiful. So, yeah, well, thank you. This is just like basic Minecraft stuff. Like, it's an item sorter hooked up to a water stream, hooked up to a water elevator with the soul sand. That's just basic stuff. And that's just a skeleton spawner. And then that's just a trident killer at the bottom of the skeleton spawner. So it's not like it's, and then what? So watch, they get chopped up down there, you see? So they're getting all chopped up. I'm gonna hold I don't have my sword with me, but they get chopped up down there. And then all their drops will go into this water. Yeah, you see up there, right? And it goes along, and it'll fall down. Here, I want to keep it. If I want to keep it, I go like that. And then so the items will fall into that chest instead of being deleted. Or it'll just, be sorted out into my arrows and bones. But it's very efficient. And there's experience, but you can't see it because of a bug in Minecraft. Okay. Anyways, hey guys, real quick. Since you're here, right? I want you to are you guys Americans? Do you Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. But are you guys Americans? I don't know if you guys know what's going on up in Washington, because I need to explain stuff if you know what's going on in Washington. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys are all into other stuff. All right. Well, here, maybe I can show you other stuff then. Let me show you my main base. The main base. So that train line is just one line out to a village. That purple line is out to my gold farm. And then here's my main base. And there's an iron farm on top. So I have an iron farm on top. My villagers all live down there. And then over here, that's my rainbow sheep gold farm, or rainbow sheep wool farm. I have 2 sheep of every color, and they get sheared. And then underneath, a cart will pick them up. And then over there, that's my dye farm, so I can grow whatever flowers I need to make whatever colors I want. And then right there's my honeybee, my honey farm to make honey. So, yep. And then, so I'm going down. So right now, the golem's getting eaten up. They'll die. Their drops come over here, fall down there. Here goes the next one. So that's just my iron farm. Whoa, there goes the drops. The drops fall down. And then over here, the wool comes up. You know that's my sheep farm? So the wool goes this way along this one. and finds its color. Drop down here. So I have all the sheep colors right here. Oh, there goes a wool. There goes some purple. And they just go along till they find whatever color they are. So, and then they drop in. I just made it. That's why I don't have very much wool. And then, oh, over there, that's my... Here, well, I'll get there eventually. Hold on. Oh. Now this over here is my item sorter for the mine. For the mine. The cobblestone, whatever. That's this water thing that goes all the way down to my mine. So I've got one item sorter for the mine, another item sorter for the wool, an iron farm on top, constantly going. My little enchanting station here. And up there. This is the train station. It doesn't look like a train station, but it's a train station. So I mean, like, I just pick like a color and then I'll just hop in my cart and it goes to that color. But right now this color isn't done yet, so I'm not going anywhere. So I'm gonna return. Yeah, and that looks like this. Oop. So I pick a station. The station, whatever station I pick, that thing will push out the track. And then so when I come along, it'll switch on that track and go down and fall on that line. And then I go, wah! And then I go along my way. So I've got one here set up again for the gold farm. And then that one goes off to the village. So here, let's go check out the gold farm. Oh my gosh, it's so much easier to fly. I love how I could fly with just like a tap. Oh! And I think they upgraded the graphics. The graphics feel like they're smoother and nicer. It just feels nicer. So this is my gold farm up there. And then over here, I have my villager trading hall. All my villagers sleeping right now. And then I have all my librarians with all the great enchantments. And they're all really cheap. Well, I can make them cheaper. And that's because down here, underneath, I have a bunch of zombie villagers that I cure. All 4 of them at once. With golden apples. And then I use the zombie underneath to turn them back into zombies and then repeat the process. And then I get discounts from my trader, my trading hall up here. So it's a nice system. It works out, right? It's you know, I get cheap books, you know, they're nice and safe. These guys are zombies, you know, but they don't get killed. And then over here I have a whole bunch of priests because the gold farm creates a lot of rotten flesh, So basically I trade rotten flesh for emeralds, and then I trade emeralds for cheap books or cheap equipment, right? Like diamond shovel, diamond, you know, like whatever. All cheap, all super cheap. So if I die, I can come back pretty nice. It's easy for me to recover if I die. Then this over here is the breeding station. Oh yes, the breeding station. So my villagers love each other and they breed in here, and they're up here nice and safe from everyone. No one can hurt them, no harm, all the food they can eat. The kids want to come over here and jump on the beds, right? But then there's this hole. I would take this away. This wouldn't be there. So the adults can't go through, but the kids can. So they come through and they try to jump on, but they fall in the hole. There's a trap door here and they fall. Oh no! Where do they go? Let me show you where they go. Oh, down here. Down here, away from the bed, so they disconnect, where they await transportation to the next place. I stick a minecart in there, and I shove them up here, and they go up here in a minecart. La la. And in the future, I will have made the train station go wherever I want them to go. Like I made it go to the village, and then I made it go to my trading hall, and then so they would just go. Now this here is my what would you call that? Like a stoplight? I don't know. If I want to go left, I go that way. It's set up for the left. If I want to go right, I shoot the target block, and it switches it. So la 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 la, like that way. Get out of here. Scram. Okay. Now suppose I were coming back the other way. Right now it's set for stop. Means I'm gonna stop here. But if I want to keep going straight, I have to shoot the target block, and I would keep going straight. So I like trains. I think trains are the best. I think the United States should make more trains. I think we should have trains all over the country. It would be the best way to travel. So here's the village that I saved. When I first got here, it was a dead village. It was empty. There was nobody here. No one left alive. Monsters, it was all dark. Monsters were wandering everywhere. There were big holes that the villagers would fall in and die, or they would drown, or any sorts of bad things would happen. So I had to spend a bunch of time to fix the village, put a bunch of lights everywhere, like make stairs, kill zombies, and I saved the village. So it's a nice new village here. So eventually I have to come back and like work on this village more, and keep working on it to make it just a nicer village, because it's cool. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are digging this. This is cool. It's nice to have like an audience. Oh, here, let me ride the train line so you know what it's like. And I go kick someone out of their bed. Hey, buddy, let me borrow your bed real quick.
Bed is too far away.
Thank you. Sorry. You can have it back. There. Okay. So here, we got to make... This is what the train line looks like. So yeah, elytras are nice. I always use them. But if I'm dead and I don't have an elytra anymore, how am I gonna get around? I don't want to walk through this. This is like dangerous place, right? Dangerous stuff to walk around here. So that's why I've made a train line, so that even if you have nothing, if you're in Pogokiro's network, you're okay. You'll have safe passage wherever you're going. There's a train line that would get you to where you need to go safely. So, yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have enough of these lines to make a loop. And then at every stop, I'm gonna have a story to tell. Like, I've already kind of did that in the old world. But that's in the old world. I'd have to go all the way back and show you there. I mean, if you want to, I can do that. I mean, check it out. I got a bunch of people who are digging it. Maybe I should. Maybe I can I can explain stuff. I mean, that's kind of what this whole thing is about. I was supposed to go dig up wood, right? I was supposed to be gathering wood. What happened? But that's okay. That's funny. You guys are great. That's awesome. Thanks for hanging out. So that's how it works. Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay, so suppose though I'm like, okay, I'm done with this new place, right? I'm done with the new world. Let's go see the old world. I made this world back before the update Aquatica. So this is an ancient world, and I've been working on it for years. So here's my cheesy nether station. I'm still working on this train station in the nether. Like, I haven't conquered this part of the nether yet. It's a little bit iffy. But here, we're gonna go back to Redemption Station. So this is like the same kind of train station. There's another down there. Super spooky. It looks like they added more particles too. Ooh, trippy. So the other train track on the left, that one goes to my witch farm. So, but this train track goes all the way to Redemption Station. It takes a little while, because it's far. But like, I didn't want to make my new base too close to my old base. So, but man, I'm excited for the next update, the 1.18 update. All the underground is being updated no matter where you go. So even if the old world parts, even if it's old chunks, new chunks will generate underneath it. So new caves. So I'm pretty excited for that. That'd be neat. All brand new chunks. Tasty chunks underneath the old chunks. But yeah. So I started this whole Minecraft world with the idea that I would talk to my cousin. I have a cousin. His name, I had this cousin. Yeah, and I was gonna try to explain the world to him, through Minecraft, because there's stuff in the real world that's going on, and it's hard to wrap your head around it. So this is Redemption Station. This train station is, it's above the Nether. And this is a station that, redemption. So even if you're in hell, there's always a way out. You can be redeemed. Okay, so let's go to the old world. Now this is the old world. I started this world back during Update Aquatica. So a lot of it's broken, right? Like this used to be a kelp farm, but it just got broken and I never fixed it. And this is like a concrete farm, but I don't use it anymore because I don't live here anymore. And then, this was the first train station I ever made. This is the first one I ever made. And it's called Central Memorial Station, dedicated to the people of the United States who sacrificed their lives in service to an ideal. May they rest with truth, justice, and liberty. So I made this train station in memory to all the people who sacrificed their lives, all the Americans who have sacrificed their lives in service not to money, not to their own personal glory, but to something bigger than themselves, like freedom or justice or truth. And a lot of Americans have done so. And then I have this other inside, I have another shrine. This is the Poppy Shrine. And this one over here says, remember when God spoke clearly to mankind. And there's 11 poppies. And they all reach the sky. And then I have a whole bunch of train stations. But this is only 16 train stations. So it's almost the same number of stations as that first station I showed you. But it's an old version. So all the spaces it has a space in between. It's spread out. It's not as compact. It's old technology is what I'm saying. It's old technology. Technology in Minecraft. What? But it's true. It's true. I mean, you can't see it because the RTX, and we turn the RTX off. But this version of a train station is super like old school and like simple. It's super simple. But back in the day, that was like the best we knew how to do to make a train station. So it's gotten a lot better. And then we have new blocks. We also have new blocks that help. So yeah, a lot of improvement in Minecraft. But again, this started in the old world. This started like a long time ago. Let me see. And then over here's a dragon egg. Ha 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 ha. And then here's my old crop farm. And then just a bunch of old stuff. And then here, let's go somewhere in the train station. So I made the station, and each station had its own deal. Like this one, Grandfather Grand Station. So we're in Central Memorial Station, right? This station is dedicated to, to veterans and everyone who sacrificed their lives in service to an ideal. But this next station is called Grandfather Station. That's a bunch of other stuff. That's my base. Here's Klatskanny Village that we're passing by. And that's an iron farm that I made there. That's like the first iron farm of the new era. So before the iron farm broke. So that over there, that lighthouse is called Liberty Lighthouse. So remember, and it's a train station. The station underneath this one is called La Gare sur la Mer, which is French. It's which means the station under the sea. And it is. It's an underwater train station. You can't see it, but there's an underwater train line that goes all the way to here. Yeah, I think the RTX helps a lot. Yep, this is like a little house I was making my cousin's kid. And all the other train lines. Oh. So this is Grandfather's Station. So you go out here, I don't know, and you think and think about your ancestors. Think about your forefathers, the men who did what they had to do in order to get to this moment. Because like, do you ever think about how you got here? I mean, yeah, you're here right now. We're here right now at this moment, but I didn't just pop appear here. I had to be here, and to get to this point, I didn't get here by myself. My parents, I had to be born by my mom and my dad, and then they had to raise me until I was old enough to live on my own. So my dad had to work, had to sacrifice his life and give up all these good things in life for me, just so I could be here, And then his father, but my dad didn't just appear out of nowhere, right? he had to be born too by his mom and dad, and by his grandfather. So by his father, which is my grandfather. Get out of here, punk! You're wrecking my story. So and then think about how the world has changed. Like my grandfather, he's in Mexico. I don't think he's ever been to the United States. And the way his life, the things he had to do in order to make sure that his son, my father, lived, in order to make sure that I was born, that I could live to be here now. So I mean, all you have to do is keep looking backwards, looking back, and you can look all the way back. You can look all the way back. All of us have this chain of light back to the past that we can look to. And so if we ever forget about stuff, if things ever get real hard, you can look back and be like, wow, look what got me here. Look who's holding me up. So think about the men who did everything they had to do. Get out of here. Punk, where are you? Get out here. You're not wanted here. Hey, heal up. I'm not even healed yet. Hold on. Oh shit. No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm far. So remember what I told you? Like, I can't fly, right? I have nothing. I'm super far away. That's terrible. I got murdered by the Enderman. That's okay. I have to go back. But that's not bad, right? Look at it's not a bad deal, right? Because I put this train line, right? I made this train line already. The infrastructure is already in place. Even though I have nothing, I have safe passage. Zombies can't hurt me. Spiders can't hurt me. Creepers won't get me. It's not a big deal. I'm not concerned because I did the work. And if we look at in the real world, right? Our forefathers have done a lot of work. Where do you think all these roads came from? Where do you think the water that you're drinking, where do you think that came from? It doesn't just come out of like nowhere. Someone had to make it. Someone had to build it. Someone had to pay for it. And that was our forefathers. That was our ancestors. They paid a bunch of taxes and did a bunch of work to put in the pipes to bring the water. They put a bunch of time and work in to lay the roads. And if you go back even farther, if you want to be real about it, like you go back even farther. I live in the Western United States. So we had Black Americans who were enslaved, who built those rail lines. We had Chinese people who came from China and labored and died to build those rail lines. We had Japanese Americans come from Japan and work on those rail lines in order to ship raw material or ship materials from the East Coast to the West Coast to build the West for me to live in. Like, once you start linking things to the past, it starts getting trippy. Okay, so now I'm here, right? I've got nothing. I need to go back. And it's not a big deal because I've built all the infrastructure. So in a way, like right now, this character is like the son of the character who died. And I'm going to get my dad's stuff, right? But because my dad built all the stuff ahead of time, it's not a big deal for me. It's easy for me to go back and get my dad's stuff. Because my dad built the stuff ahead of time before he died. If he didn't, and he died, and I had to go back, it'd be almost impossible. I couldn't do it. But he put all this work in, so that his son, his future, would be able to advance. That's what they mean when they say that standing on the shoulders of giants. Because anything you do, you never really do it by yourself. You're always standing on the work of those who came before you. So in a way, it keeps you humble. You gotta like, you want to be like, yeah, I'm proud, I'm tough, I'm awesome. But at the same time, I have to remember, oh geez, I didn't do it by myself. I didn't do it by myself. And then I'm grateful. Then I'm like, damn, look how nice this is. Look how glad I am that my forefathers built this infrastructure for me. And then I can go out of Minecraft and look around and be like, I don't know. I just get trippy like that sometimes, you know? But anyways, I was supposed to be like digging up wood. I didn't mean to go on a world tour and then get killed by an Enderman in Grandfather Station. That's kind of ominous. Yeah, bummer, dude. Bummer. That over there is a creeper farm and a gold not a gold farm. A creeper farm and a iron farm. I was gonna make a second iron farm that chunks away. That way I have 2 iron farms, but it wasn't working. So I only really built 1. And then they changed the mobs so that they didn't look at buttons as empty as like trapdoors. So now my creeper farm doesn't work. So that whole thing that I built up there, that's so cool, doesn't work. Oh, so angry. But yeah. So I have a show every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and I talk about stuff more than I play Minecraft. But if you want to understand what's going on with the world, yeah, you might want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Let's see. All my stuff is still there. Yay. Elytra. I didn't have very much stuff with me. Look at that. That's weird. Let's see. Arrange all my stuff again. All right. Well. So I got my stuff back. That's cool. That's good. So there's grandfather station, right? But then there's grandmother station. You cannot forget grandmother station. Oh, the rail line's gone, or the sound is gone. So that's grandfather mountain, but it's not really a mountain because Minecraft made better mountains. But in the old world, that was considered a mountain. Ah ha ha ha! Gosh. And then over here is grandmother mountain. So that's grandfather mountain, and that's grandmother mountain. Grandfather, grandmother. And yeah, with that, Minecraft has increased or has gotten a lot better because before you could not see both of them at the same time. But I think Minecraft just got better. So yeah, it looks cool. So yeah, this is grandmother station. So it's it's the same idea as grandfather station, but instead of thinking of your dad, you think of your mom and your grandma and your great grandma and all the things that they've done and the trip that they've been on. And the things they've seen and the things they've endured in order to live to this moment, to give rise to me, to you, right? To live now at this time. Like looking backwards, we can see this endless chain of light all the way back to the beginning. And then I go to Democracy Station. Whoa! Trippy. Yeah, this looks cool. Oh my gosh, that's weird with the RTX. Oh, I built it like this because in a tunnel, because I was always getting shot by skeletons at night. So over there, that lighthouse is Friendship Lighthouse. I made that one because my friend Pocky made a lighthouse, and I wanted to help him out. I wanted to give him a model of what's possible in Minecraft. And even that one's kind of cheesy because I made it out of concrete. I didn't realize how difficult it was to obtain concrete. Concrete is a bad building material. You need too much of it, or yeah, it's a pain to make. So this is Democracy Station. So over here it says, if given the truth, they can be depended upon. This is Abraham Lincoln, and he's talking about the people. Abraham Lincoln said, if you give people the truth, you can depend upon them. So this is Democracy Station. And I don't know if you know what's going on in the world right now, but democracy is under attack by white supremacists in the United States. And it's under attack. So it's important for Americans to understand what's going on and what's happening and what they can do to help defend democracy and the United States. Because remember, I've already made a train station dedicated to the people who have given their entire lives to the service of an ideal. And the United States, ideally, is built upon ideals. And the greatest ideals are truth, justice, and liberty for the United States. So, yeah, so it's important to know what's going on. And then my friend made this amazing rainbow that I called the Bifrost. Ha ha ha, because rainbow up to the sky, Bifrost. Ha ha ha. So I go over here, you can hop on the Bifrost. And just get a nice view of stuff. And then while you're up here, like I can see all the different places that the train lines go. All the places the trains go. It's fun. Up here, I can talk about ideals, exactly ideals. So do you know what it means when it says Bifrost? The Bifrost? I mean, I'm sure you've seen the Marvel movies, right? With Thor and Loki and Asgard and Heimdall or whatever his name, Heimdall. He puts the sword in and makes the rainbow bridge, and they call that the Bifrost. And with that, they travel around the universe. Okay, so I take that idea, right? Take that idea of Bifrost, and you make this, right? And then we're at Democracy Station. And then I tell you the story about how America is built on ideals. Then we take the Bifrost. Now we're up in the air, right? We're up in the air. I'm only talking about ideals. We're in the realm of ideals right now, right? We're in the astral realm, right? It's only ideas we talk about, ideals. And do you know of a guy named Plato? He's ancient Greek, and he talks about the world of ideas. And he says this world of ideas, where I am right now, he says this is the real world, and that down there, where all the material and all the stuff is, that's not really real. That's just illusion. It's the ideas that are the most real thing for Plato. So I thought, how interesting. And then you think, well, look at it. The United States is made for truth, justice, and liberty. Those are ideals. Therefore, part of the United States lives up here, up in I wouldn't say this is Asgard. But I would say this is up in the world of ideas. So that means whatever the United States does, it has to be a reflection of truth, justice and liberty. And if the United States does something that is not a reflection of truth, justice, and liberty, it is not acting it is not acting in a way that reflects the United States, because that's what the United States is supposed to be about. And that's why it's very, very painful to look backwards for the United States. We're having this big fight right now in the school about how much the United States wants to look backwards. Because when the United States looks backwards at its own past, it sees ugly things. It sees that the United States was born out of slavery and genocide. That's the truth. Sure, the ideas up here were fantastic. The ideas were great. But what it was actually made out of, what the United States was actually born from, was slavery and genocide. Down here in the real world. That land didn't come from nowhere. They had to take it from Indians. That wealth didn't come from nowhere. It came from black people who were enslaved. Their work was taken from them, their life taken from them. They were given nothing back. That life was stolen from them and kept for the United States. So I can see why it's very painful for the United States to look backwards, because it hurts. But it must do it. It must. The United States will never get to redemption station if it doesn't look backwards at its own past. Right? Remember how much grandfather station was important? Do you remember how important grandmother station was important? How it made you feel? Do you remember how Central Memorial Station, how that was important, how that made you feel? All of that is tied up looking backwards. You have to look backwards in order to appreciate that. But when you look backwards, you also see slavery and genocide. So you can either not look backwards so you don't see slavery and genocide, but that means you don't see grandmother, grandfather, and all the people who gave everything. You don't see anything anymore if you don't look backwards. If you do look backwards to see the beautiful glory of grandmother and grandfather and all the people who gave everything, their beautiful glory, if you see that, you also have to see all the bad stuff that we did in order for the United States to be there. Because once you start to see all the bad stuff the United States did in order to get here, the United States can begin to start to rectify it, to try to fix it, to make amends. Once it recognizes its past, it can do something to fix what it's done. That's where we're at right now. So when you hear people talk about critical race theory, this is what they're talking about. Some people want to look backwards and look at the slavery and genocide and take care of it. Other people don't ever want to look backwards. They never want to look backwards. The people who do not want to look backwards are generally white supremacists. The people who do want to look backwards, they want multiracial democracy. Democracy. One other thing I have to show you here is the rainbow sheep farm. The very, very first sheep farm I made. The rainbow sheep farm I made. It's not very good, right? But it's here. Ugh. And back in the day, oh, there it goes. See, and there it goes. You see? All the wool is going up. So this is the first sheep farm, rainbow sheep farm I made. So this is what I'm about, right? I want everyone, all the colors, to be represented in democracy. I want multiracial democracy. I want all the colors represented in democracy because that serves our ideals. And I want to see grandmother and grandfather. I want to see all the heroes and who gave everything in service to the ideas. I want to see them. So I will look at the slavery and genocide, and I will deal with it because I want to see the goodness. I tried to bring my cousin here, and he couldn't do it. Not everyone can look backwards. Not everyone can do it. So yeah, over here, a guy, my friend named Zombie Annihilator, made the Tree of Life right here. He made that one, the Tree of Life. So that's pretty cool. I dig it. I like it. And those over there, those are the sisters. So I think there's like 7 of them. I'm not sure, but we call those the sisters. So I call them the sisters. Yeah, you can go into the tree. And the treehouse has like different layers, different levels. Pretty dark up here. He doesn't live here anymore, so like he doesn't really come by. But yeah, this is like a nice tree, huh? Right? And then he made like that amphitheater over there. Yeah, and with that cool design on top. Yeah, dude, he was a good builder. Zombie Annihilator was an awesome builder. So yeah, I have my train stations, my train lines, which all head back to my base over here. I want to try this out real quick to see if it works, if they fixed it. It used to be that it doesn't work. You couldn't plant. Like it wouldn't work. There's that one. All right, come on, buddy, work. Nope. I need more bone meal. I want to see if this works. Oh. I don't care, Raid. Go away, Raid. Ooh, okay, too fast. I just need some bone meal. Where's the bone meal, man? Okay. My base. Nope, can't. It won't make the wall of trees. Can I catty corner it? Will it catty corner? Nope. It just won't do it. Oh, no more. No, it won't do it. All right. So, but this is the old world, right? And then over here is grandmother. Oh, this is like the old gold farm that I made. Ancient. Yeah. So yeah, that's a gold farm. There used to be a skeleton over here. He's gone. Aww. Aww. So this is the old gold farm. Oh, the tridents are still there. That's good. So, all right, I'm gonna go back to my old base or to the new base and get to chopping wood. I'm already like an hour late. Like, I spent too much time like doing a world tour. Isn't that nice? Dude, I don't know. Like that's the thing. You can just wander around and like wander into like amazing views. Or just like go like, ah, go this way, sunrise. Golden sunrise across the desert. Nice. Redemption Station. La la la. So yeah. Ta-da. And I made a show out of it like every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Please check it out. Um, it'll be less Minecraft and more talking about stuff. I'm not used to having people like in my channel like talking to me. That's kind of cool. Of course, then I'm not focused at all, right? I didn't chop down any wood. I should have chopped wood instead of showing stuff off. Oh well. But check it out, I got followers, so maybe it's okay. Scary. All right. And with that, let's get to chopping wood again. Yeah, they must have upgraded the graphics. I don't know, it just feels better. It feels nice. It feels so nice. Something changed and it's like great. All right. Back to the hotel. Wah 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 wah. See, these trees are too tall. Sorry, now it's gonna be boring. Just me chopping trees. Oh, so annoying. Yeah, now I'm not talking. Now I'm not saying anything. But that's okay. I'm getting wood. Getting wood. Total tree decimation. Everything's gone. I chop down trees. I chop down trees. I chop them up. Like, did you see how smooth the items moved when they're flowing in my item system? Like in the water stream, they were like just liquid smooth moving through. Man, that was nice. They made some nice changes. The Bedrock team did good. Or ooh, that hurt. I should just chop down big trees. This is way faster. Look at this. Let me just chop down big trees. Yeah, this is way faster. Oh, forget that. I'm just gonna chop down big trees. This is the way to do it. I can't plant that floating tree anymore, but you know, that was kind of cool. All right, I hope it grows back. Any more big trees I can chop down? Replant the tree. Plant a couple trees. All right, look for another big tree. Another big tree. Another big tree to chop down. There it is. I see one. I should have brought a bed. Oh, man. Maybe we can find some sheep to slaughter and take their wool so I can make a bed. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Forget running around chopping down little trees. Look for big trees. That's the way to do it. Look at this. Look at this. So much faster. There's. Oh. No! All right. Oh, it's going to be too dark. I gotta fly back to use the bed. Grab another bed. Can't see nothing. I can't see. I don't know what I'm... Okay, it's dark and scary. It's dark and scary. I'm going home. Well, wood. I got wood. Let's get more wood. Yo, what's up, Globaloni, or how do I don't know how to say your name. Globaloni, what's up, man? I'm just like getting wood. I'm like, I just finished a project. I finished the sheep farm, the wool farm, and now I'm out of stuff, out of like everything. So I mined yesterday, and then today I'm gonna chop down wood. And I found the best way to chop down wood is to find big trees. Ow. So yeah, chopping wood. And then I'm looking like I wanted to talk about like what's going on in Washington D.C., but I don't know if anyone in my audience is like a big politics people. So like I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm just like, oh well. I was hoping someone would jump in, but I might have to wait till like later. And until then, I'm like chopping wood. But did you hear that one of the Russian oligarchs got his DC house raided by the FBI? Like I don't know how into it you are. I would think that the Dutch would be particularly angry at the Russians, because the Russians were the ones who gave the missile to the Ukrainian separatists who shot down the Dutch airliner with all those civilians on board. So I understand the Dutch are pretty angry at the Russians, but we raided the house of one of the oligarchs in DC. You didn't know about that? Dude, that happened a few years ago. So a few years ago, Russia invaded eastern Ukraine, but they didn't come out and say they were invading it. What they did was they used unmarked men. And your dispo. they built so yeah, Russia used unmarked men and trained rebels in Ukraine to attack the Ukraine and take over eastern Ukraine. And then Russia gave the separatists anti-aircraft missiles. And the separatists thought that okay. So in DC right now, right? So in Washington D.C., there are two parties: the Republicans, who want to overthrow the United States, and the Democrats who are trying to pass like a big bill to build infrastructure. So I'm not talking about the Republicans, because they're like, no good. I'm talking about the Democrats. So there's this one Democrat named Joe Manchin, and he is like saying like, oh, I don't want to join I don't want to sign the bill to sign for infrastructure, because Joe Manchin says, because it costs too much money. And I'm like, what are you even talking about, Joe Manchin? It costs zero money. It costs the bill that the Democrats want to pass costs zero money. It costs zero money. So what we keep hearing is that the Biden infrastructure bill, it costs $3.5 trillion over 10 years. So that's 1, 2, 3.5. $3.5 trillion over 10 years. Oh, that sounds pretty expensive. I don't know. This is Joe Biden, right? Or not Joe Biden. This is Joe Manchin saying, I don't know. This sounds real expensive. I don't know if we want to spend that kind of money, right? But already in 2018, Republicans passed a tax bill. And in this tax bill, it cut the taxes for billionaires so that we, the United States, borrow $1 trillion every year to give to the richest 400 people. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the current tax rate under the Republicans. If you're the richest top 400 people, you pay the lowest taxes. So to pay for that, We have to borrow $10 trillion over 10 years. This is what that looks like. This already passed. So to pay for this, right, Biden and the Democrats want to pay for this by changing this and getting rid of this, changing the tax cut for billionaires. So if they take this away, that'll pay for everything. You won't have to raise taxes on any Americans. All you have to do is make the rich people pay more in taxes, the billionaires. These are the top 400 richest people. And instead of paying the lowest taxes, they should do something like what they were paying in the 1950s. Under Eisenhower, Eisenhower was a Republican president after World War II, and he built the interstate highway system. That money didn't come from nowhere. He taxed the richest people. He taxed them at 70% in 1950. Joe Biden does not want to tax them at 70%. He wants to tax them at like 45%. And it would basically cost, if you take this away, you're already borrowing money. All you do is take this away, and instead of giving it to billionaires, you're going to build rail lines and get jobs for regular people. And Joe Manchin is complaining that it costs too much money when it already costs nothing. Joe Manchin, I get so angry at you. So yeah, that's the politics going on right now in Washington. The Democrats have to pass this bill. They have to do it because it contains a whole bunch of stuff. And the United States, we need to upgrade our infrastructure. Our infrastructure is like not in good shape. I've been around the world, right? I've ridden the trains in Europe. I've ridden the trains in Japan. I rode the trains in Thailand. I rode them in China. I rode them in Korea. The trains are awesome. The United States, I don't know what's up with the United States. Why haven't the United States made awesome trains all over the place? We could totally do that, and it would be great. So that's what this infrastructure bill is about, and that's what this reconciliation bill is about. No, what Joe Manchin is he's owned. He's a rich man. Joe Manchin is a rich man. He owns a coal company. His son owns a coal company. His daughter is the CEO of a pharma company, a pharmaceutical company that sells EpiPens. And EpiPens right now cost a whole bunch of money. Because why? Not because they need to cost a bunch of money, but because it makes a lot of money for corporations. They know that patients have to pay the money for EpiPens, so they just jack up the prices. And Joe Manchin's daughter is part of that. Yeah, Joe Manchin's dirty. Joe Manchin's dirty, dirty, dirty. I don't like Joe Manchin at all. And he's threatening to destroy Joe Biden's agenda by saying, no, I'm not going to vote for it. Yeah, Joe Manchin's no good. Also, Joe Manchin is the one who wants to keep the filibuster. Do you know what the filibuster is? The filibuster is a stupid rule. It's a dumb rule. I don't know why they did it, but a long time ago, they decided, for some reason, it takes like a supermajority just to stop debating. Just to stop debating. It takes a supermajority. That's called a filibuster. And because of that rule, the minority party essentially has veto power over everything. They're minority, but they can stop whatever they want because of the stupid rule. So the solution is to get rid of the stupid rule. Because the stupid rule has only been used to help racists. It's only been used to help racists stop laws that would help black Americans. So the idea is get rid of the stupid rule. But Joe Manchin does not want to get rid of the rule. He keeps the rule in place because Joe Manchin knows if he gets rid of the rule, the filibuster, Joe Manchin loses power. He's not as important anymore. So he's like, oh no, I don't want to get rid of this rule if it makes me less important. Joe Manchin, dude. He makes me so angry. Joe Manchin and this other woman named Kristen Sinema. Kirsten Sinema. They're bad people. Oh, wow. They're greedy. Okay, I can't see anything. I'm gonna go home and sleep. I was supposed to get a bed. Wait, where's my home? I'm lost. Filibuster, yeah. So a filibuster is a rule in the U.S. Senate. Normally, to pass legislation in the U.S. Senate, to do anything in the U.S. Senate, it takes 50 plus 1 to pass a law, right? So in the United States, we have a system called first past the post voting, which means it doesn't matter how many parties you have. The only thing that matters is whoever has the most votes. So because of this rule, the dynamics of our political system default to only 2 parties. You can only have 2 parties. So that means the margin to pass bills is always real close. Like 50 plus 1 or 50 plus 2 or 3. It's always super close. But the filibuster, and it's spelled like this.
Pogo Kuro says filibuster.
With an F. The rule says you need not 50 plus 1, but you need 60 votes, a supermajority. So that means the minority party has veto power. They can kill anything they want. They can kill whatever they want. And they did. They have. So that means the Republicans just stopped everything that the Democrats want to do. And all the Democrats have to do is get rid of the filibuster. But they don't, because they can't, because Joe Manchin won't let them. Jeez Louise. I want to look at this real quick. This was updated very recently. In the 7, look how smooth that those items flow. That is brand new. It was choppy. If you look at my video from yesterday, the items move choppy. And today, look how smooth they move. It is just like liquid. Haha, that one didn't go home. Oh well. Yeah, I like the update they did. They're always improving this game. I love it. Good job, Minecraft team. Good job, Mojang. So what I'm saying is that the American government has a lot of problems inside of it because of the way it's built. The American government, when it was first, remember that the American government is the very first modern democracy. After the American government, all the other democracies looked at what the United States did and said, yeah, we're not going to do that. That was dumb. The Americans were stupid for doing that. We're going to do something different. So we have a lot of problems built into our democracy. But because we're having to deal, the United States is having to deal with its history. A lot of our history is built on bad stuff. And some of us want to deal with it and move on. And other people don't want to look back. They want to pretend it never happened. But if you pretend it never happened, then it never heals. And then it's a festering wound. And that's what's happening right now in the United States. The people who don't want to look backwards, who want to pretend that everything was hunky-dory, they tried to overthrow the government on January 6th. Donald Trump and his people tried to overthrow the government when they lost the election. They represent the white supremacists. who can't look backwards, who don't want to acknowledge our history, our dark history. But the United States must look at its history in order to heal. And when it does, it will become far more powerful than it is right now. Everyone looks at the United States and says, oh yeah, what a strong nation, what a strong country. Dude, we're at half power. I'm not joking. I am not joking. We are at half power right now. The United States is at best half power. Because a great deal of our energy is spent in suppressing the other half of our nation. Like all these prisons, the United States has more people in prison than any other nation in the world, even more than China. Well, I don't know anymore, right? Because China has that concentration camp for Muslims in the east in China, where it's like a brainwashing concentration camp, evil like Nazi shit. Yeah, China's doing some evil Nazi shit right now. Yo, hey, what's up, Mini Ninja 75? Yo, what's up, guy? Peace. Thanks for hanging out with me. I talk about like adult stuff and I play Minecraft and yeah, so like that's what I do. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks Ray. Thanks for like sending people. Yeah, you know what? The Netherlands has a Dutch Trump, you say. Yeah, you know what? Fascism is not limited to a single country. Fascism appears all over the world, and it looks different depending on what country you're in. But it's all over the world, and it's always opposed to democracy. Yeah, if you learn about the traits of fascism, you can see what it looks like. It looks different depending on the country and the culture, but it's always the same thing. It's always the same thing. So, hey, Ace, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Ace Odyssey, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, dude, I just talk about, like, you know, I play Minecraft. I talk about cool shit. So I was talking about, like, I don't know. I was talking about, like, the political atmosphere in Washington, D.C. right now. How the Democrats are trying to pass this big bill, but Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema are acting like jerks. And I'm saying it's because they're corrupt. Not all politicians are corrupt, but some are. But even though some politicians are corrupt, I still believe democracy is the best form of government. Look at all the other forms of government out there, right? What other forms do you have other than democracy? You have monarchy, which means if you're not king, you get screwed. Well, that's no good. You have autocracy, which means if you're not an autocrat, you're screwed. Well, that's no good. You have kleptocracy, which means if you're not a criminal, you're screwed. Well, that's no good. Like in all of those forms of government, you cannot manifest justice. And that is the key. If you want a prosperous nation, you must manifest justice. So what is justice? Justice is an ideal. Justice is an ideal. Justice is it lives in the realm of ideas. And that's why I was talking about earlier, talking about the Bifrost and Plato and his realm of ideas, because that's exactly what he was referring to. And the Bifrost is a reference to the transition from the world of material, of appearances, into that world of ideas. The Bifrost is an example of that. That's why I think when I think of Thor, I don't think of Thor as a mortal. I think of Thor as an archetype, and that his mortal frame changes and looks different, but it's not his actualness. So basically, I try to wrap in Norse mythology into Greek philosophy. And I use the Bifrost to do it. It's the bridge. It's the bridge between the realm of material and the realm of ideals. So if a nation wants to become prosperous, it has to be able to perceive the world of ideas. So number one, perceive the world of ideas. Number two, perceive justice in the world of ideas, see justice. And then number three, be able to take the idea of justice and then manifest it in the world of material, the physical realm. And how do we know when we've materialized justice? When the people prosper. If the people aren't prospering, it's because justice is not being manifested. So if we look at the United States, do I have it up real quick? I don't have it up. Where did it come from? Was it last week? Let me look real quick on my Twitter. I want to pull this up quick. Profile. Tweets. What have I said? A bunch of shit. Man, I was talking. I was gabbing. Look at me gab. Gab all over the place. Yeah, if you want to know what I really think, follow me on Twitter. Oh man. I go off. Where'd it go? I can't find it. Maybe like I go off on Twitter profile. Hold on. I need to find this graphic to explain it to you. But I don't know what I did with it. I have to like think hard. Man, okay. So I was talking to Joe Manchin and I was saying that he doesn't care about stuff. Nope, not there. Right now, I'm gonna lose all my viewers. Let me stop looking at Joe Manchin. Fuck that. Right? I lost everyone. Everyone left. Okay, so Zogwin. Oh, not everyone. Yeah, everyone left. Damn it! I spent too long looking up that graphic. But what I wanted to say is that right now, the top 1% owns more than the bottom 60% in the United States. That is not a manifestation of justice. That's a manifestation of badness. So if we want the United States to get better, we're gonna need to rework the way we distribute and do things in the United States. But there's a group of people that don't want to change the way things are being done. Who are those people? Well, those people are the ones who are benefiting from the current situation. Like Joe Manchin. He doesn't want to change things because right now he's making money. So history is a struggle between those who have everything and don't want things to change, and those who don't have anything and they want things to change and be more just. I am still here thinking about oh. Yeah, I got one. You're the only person left. Globaloni. I scared everyone away with my talk, right? Do you see how hard it is for me to talk to Americans? They don't want to know, right? They don't want to know. A lot of Americans are like, oh, I'm tuning out, right? I appreciate you for hanging out, but that's because you're Dutch. And I think you have a different perspective than Americans. A lot of Americans can't really see very far past like what they're dealing with. And I don't blame them. It's hard. It's hard right now. And they throw a lot of stuff in our faces to make us confused. But why are you up so late? Yeah, it's hard to talk to Americans about this stuff. That's kind of why I did this show. It's because it's so hard to talk to Americans. Like, I can't really do it. I don't know what to do. need to sleep. You know, I need to bring a bed so I can stop having to come back home to sleep. Where's my wool? It's up there. Oh, I have wool. That's right. I need to make an elevator though so I can get to it easier. Sure. 1, 2, 3. And a bed. Okay. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me and speaking with me. I had a bunch of people jump in. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I could just sleep here. Well, cool. Thanks. Like, I wasn't intending on streaming for a long time, but then people started joining my channel, so I started talking, and then I lost track of time. And then more people joined, and then I'm like, yay! I was supposed to be chopping wood for my project. So yeah, things are crazy. Things are crazy here. Like, the white supremacists are like, want a civil war. White supremacists totally want a civil war because I don't know why. They think they could do better than the last time. I don't know. But they want to start violence. That's really what all Nazis want, is they want to start violence. So to avoid that, I want to strengthen the social network, or the look at this cave, dude. I'm gonna get lost if I keep going. It's not a very deep cave. Oh yeah, it's not that bad. My next project, I'm gonna make a potion station, an automatic potion thing in the basement of my main base. But I have no materials. I used up all my stuff when I made everything else. So yesterday I spent an hour mining, and then today I was gonna spend time getting wood, because I was out of redstone components to make stuff. And like, I'm out of hoppers, and hoppers need a lot of boxes. Boxes take a lot of wood, and I'm out of wood, so. And then I end up spending an hour like talking to people, trying to get them interested in my show and my channel. So I don't know if it worked or not. I don't think so. A bunch of people just like ditched. They left after I tried to bring up that slide. And now I'm bummed out. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But I got a bunch of followers. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, I'm gonna make because on the next update they're gonna let potions stack. So that means potions will be useful. So I want a potion machine to make a bunch of potions. I chopped down all my tall trees here. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know how far I'll get. Like tomorrow I have to clean the basement out, and then what? That's Thursday. Then Friday I can start on the project itself. But I have to look it up. I don't even know how to do it. I have to look up how to build it. So. Wah, 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 wah. Look at all the wolves down there. Glad I'm not a sheep. Okay, replant. Too tall, too tall. These trees. Brewing stands. Yeah, I have brewing stands. I'll get that. I have the brewing stands. I have everything. I probably need to get more blaze rods, right? So I need to get I need to make I have to go in the nether. I have enough blaze rods for right now, but for more, yeah. So good point, right? Now I have to go go conquer the nether. But I'm expecting the update to drop pretty soon, within the next couple weeks. Well, maybe I'm being optimistic. I don't know. Next couple weeks. Maybe it won't be till like December. So yeah, I'll have time. I'll have time to to conquer the nether and make a, what's it called? Blaze farm. Conquer the nether. Man, I love the update they did. It feels so much better flying. So graphical bugs are fixed that were bugging me. I think the disappearing tridents were fixed too. But I have to go find out. I have to go make more, basically. Or get more. Yeah, that bug fix, whatever they did, 1.17.40 is nice. This is nice. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah, not 2 weeks, maybe 2 months. So I'm a little optimistic. So 2 months for the next release. So yeah, I'll have time to conquer the Nether. I need to go make a blaze farm there anyways. I've been slacking. Well, I wouldn't say slacking, but yeah. Sure. You might have an interesting project concept, and I am interested in hearing it. Sure, yeah. What's up? You know what? Instead of chopping down wild trees, I should probably just do this at my own farm or my own place where I have like the beacon effect. Where's my base? So, all right, what if you make an auto sorting system with an ender chest on top so that you put your inventory in the ender chest and it gets automatically sorted while you're on your way home? Uh, an ender. So you're saying that I put. Okay, so we have an automatic sorting system. Wait a minute. Here. No, I don't think you can do it. You cannot pull items out of an ender chest. I mean, it's an interesting idea, right? You can put in your items into the ender chest, and then into one ender chest over there, and the other ender chest over here. It automatically gets sucked out and into the sorting system. Like, that's an interesting idea, right? You know who did something like that? Was Doc 77, Doc M77. In his last episode, he made that system where you could do that. It didn't go into a automatic sorter, but it went into your storage system. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was exactly what you did, and he did it though in Java using like magic. I don't know how he does it. So here, if I want to do that, it would be easier for me just to grow a bunch of trees right here and chop them down instead of having to go all the way back all the time or flying around looking for trees to chop down. So here we go. Spruce saplings. Put the bed back. Don't need the string or the eyeball or the glass or the stick or this. Okay. Yeah, here, let's see.
Pogo Kuro says Docm77.
He's German, and he's on YouTube. And he's really, really good. He's with the Hermitcraft. He's the Hermitcraft guys. He's with the Hermitcraft people. He's amazing. His team came up with this. This, like, I call it a bag of holding. He calls it void storage. Like, I don't know, like, but it's pretty cool what he did. You have to see the episode. It's really, really cool what he did. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna plant this tree. Ugh. Nice. Oh yes. Wait a minute. This is pretty cool. Oh. Yeah. How far do you have to be? Check that out. Nice. Okay. Now I don't have to go flying around the forest, chopping down native trees. Ooh, look how fast this is with the beacon effect. Yeah, this is how to do it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, look at that, so much nicer. Like butter. Look at it, like butter. This is the way to do it. Oh gosh, yeah, this is totally the way to do it. What was I thinking? Of course this is the way to do it. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah. Did you, here, let me show you that. Let me finish this tree and I'll show you. Uh, uh, so here's the train tracks in the Nether. I mean, it's not finished, right? It's not finished yet. I have to do stuff. Like, I have to make this look nicer. It looks ugly. I have my dude still in there, still waiting to get put away. But yeah, the station's done. Like, so those are all the places where it's gonna go. I have I have 3 set up. That's the Redemption. Oh no, that's the Witch Farm. I don't know. One of these is the Witch Farm. One of these is the Redemption Station, and this is down to the Nether. This goes down to the Nether Station, or the fortress down there. But like, I don't have any. I haven't done anything down there yet. It's all full of like scary stuff that will kill me. So, yeah, I don't go there yet. Oh. Can't get out. Okay. So yeah, the Nether Station's good. It's good. It's the next project is going to be to clean up this area and turn it into my potion station. Over here already, here's the underside of the sheep farm. So that just goes back and forth. You know, it's not really that menacing. It's just all the RTX. If you turn off the RTX, it looks pretty simple. Like, yeah, it looks scary because with the RTX on. But with no RTX, I mean, it just, you know, it's just basic. Yeah, with no RTX, it's just tracks. Right? Pretty simple stuff. It's not really complicated. I mean, that's just a reset line. That's not complicated. But yeah, when you turn the RTX, it looks crazy. Look at it. Oh my god, it looks like insane. Oh, scary. Now it looks complicated. Like I don't understand what's happening. Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you, man. Right. Oh wait, this is a bad side effect. I might have to wait for trees to despawn. Nah, no I don't. Here. That won't grow. Ah. Goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oh, it's too dark. Cannot see anything. Yeah, I can't see. Can't see anything. Here, go to sleep so I can see things. All right. Hey, yeah, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night, Globaloni. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, cheers. That was cool. So yeah, I've gone 2 hours into it. I think I'm doing pretty good for wood. I'll chop down these last trees and then call it a stream. I love how I can just murder wood now. Oh, this is great. My last rocket. Ta-da! All right. That will probably do me for now. I've got a shulker box full of wood. And a whole bunch of new people following me. I didn't leave any wood in there, did I? So all right. Then until next time, I will catch y'all later. Peace.